navigating relationships in the era of ghosting. In the digital age, relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or professional, have become increasingly complex thanks to technology and social media. One of the most challenging aspects of modern dating and communication is the phenomenon of ghosting. Ghosting refers to the act of suddenly and without explanation cutting off all communication with someone, leaving them wondering what went wrong. While it's not a new behavior, it's become more common with the rise of online dating apps and social media. Ghosting can leave people feeling confused, hurt, and frustrated. But how can we navigate relationships when this has become a norm? It's essential to address the impact ghosting has on both individuals and relationships and offer strategies for coping with it in the modern age. Number 1. The digital age and the rise of ghosting. Before the internet, if someone wanted to end a relationship, they would typically have to do so face to face, or at least over a phone call. Today, the convenience and anonymity of text messages, DMs, and dating apps have made it much easier for people to disappear without explanation. Ghosting is the result of the ease with which we can distance ourselves from others and the reluctance many feel in having difficult, uncomfortable conversations. It can be easy to hit block or simply stop responding, avoiding the need to confront feelings or have tough discussions. Number 2. The emotional toll of ghosting. One of the biggest challenges of ghosting is the emotional confusion it leaves behind. When someone you're close to, whether it's a potential partner, a friend, or even a colleague, stops responding without any explanation, it can make you question your worth. It often leads to feelings of rejection, self-doubt, and anxiety. For many, being ghosted can trigger old wounds or feelings of inadequacy, making it even harder to move forward emotionally. The lack of closure can make it difficult to fully understand what went wrong and how to learn from the experience. Number 3. Understanding the motivations behind ghosting. While being ghosted can be hurtful, it's important to recognize that there are often underlying reasons why people ghost others. Fear of confrontation is one common reason. Some people simply don't know how to communicate their feelings or are uncomfortable with difficult conversations. Others may ghost because they don't want to hurt the other person's feelings or are unsure how to break things off without causing drama. In some cases, ghosting can happen when someone is no longer interested but doesn't want to deal with the awkwardness of explaining why. Understanding that ghosting is often a reflection of the other person's discomfort rather than a personal attack can help reduce some of the emotional pain. Number 4. The impact of ghosting on mental health. Ghosting can have a significant impact on mental health, especially if it's repeated experience. People who are frequently ghosted may begin to internalize the behavior, leading them to feel unworthy of attention, love, or friendship. This can lead to social anxiety, depression, or feelings of isolation. For those with pre-existing mental health conditions, being ghosted can exacerbate feelings of abandonment or rejection. It's important to acknowledge the emotional fallout of ghosting and take steps to protect your mental well-being. Number 5. Learning to let go and move forward. One of the toughest parts of dealing with ghosting is the inability to get answers or closure. Without an explanation, it's easy to fall into a loop of overthinking, wondering what went wrong, or replaying conversations and interactions. The key to moving forward is accepting that you may never get the answers you're seeking. Closure is something you can give yourself, and it's important to remind yourself that someone else's behavior doesn't define your worth. Shifting your focus from seeking closure from the ghoster to finding peace within yourself is a vital step in healing. Number 6. Setting boundaries and expectations. Ghosting is more likely to occur when there are unclear boundaries or expectations within the relationship. This can happen in both romantic and platonic contexts, especially when there is a lack of communication about feelings or intentions. To avoid being ghosted, it's helpful to set clear expectations from the beginning. If you're dating someone, communicate about where you both stand early on and be open about your intentions. Similarly, in friendships and professional relationships, being upfront about your needs and expectations can create a stronger foundation for healthy communication. Number 7. Redefining communication in the digital age. Ghosting often happens because digital communication makes it easy to withdraw from people without facing any real consequences. The sense of detachment that comes with texting, DMs, or online interactions can make people forget the importance of empathy and respect. It's essential to reframe how we communicate in the digital age, whether through texting, social media, or email. A quick message explaining that you're not interested or that you're going through something personal is much better than leaving someone in the dark. Treat others the way you would want to be treated, and remember that a little honesty can go a long way. Number 8. Embracing self-worth and boundaries. When faced with ghosting, it's important to take a step back and evaluate the situation from a place of self-worth. Instead of internalizing the rejection, focus on your value as an individual. Ghosting doesn't reflect your qualities or character. It simply reflects the ghoster's inability or unwillingness to communicate. Establishing healthy boundaries is another way to protect yourself from being hurt by ghosting. If you notice signs of someone pulling away or becoming non-communicative, trust your instincts and don't invest too much emotionally until you know where you stand. Ghosting is an unfortunate reality in the digital age, but it doesn't have to define our approach to relationships. By understanding the motivations behind ghosting, learning to set boundaries, and embracing self-worth, we can navigate relationships in healthier ways. Communication is key, whether it's through clear conversations or finding closure on our own terms. While ghosting can leave us feeling hurt, it's important to remember that we deserve relationships that are built on respect, honesty, and mutual care. The modern world may have introduced this challenge, but it has also equipped us with the tools to handle it with grace and resilience.